Have you ever heard of Jeepin With Judd? One of the biggest jeeping events right here in the Tampa Bay area and really Central Florida. Well, it is held actually right next door in Polk County. But what could be so great about Polk County? Many people dislike Polk County for its more rural atmosphere and lack of things to do, supposedly. I highly disagree, but we'll save that for later. Many people, pretty much across the nation, may know Polk County for their sheriff and his strong views on things. Sheriff Grady Judd has been with the Polk County Sheriff's Office since 1972 and has actually been in office for almost 20 years as sheriff. You know, he actually started as a dispatcher and then 2 years later he moved to the patrol division, quickly moving up the ranks from there. Wait a second. This is not what this video is about. I mean, kinda, but not exactly. But for the last 9 years, he has hosted, again, one of the biggest and I think most fun Jeep event here in Central Florida. This event is called Jeepin With Judd and is hosted completely by volunteers. The profits for the event all go to the Polk County Sheriff's Office charity, which funds the community and the Polk County Sheriff's Office members. They provide monetary support to PCSO members who have experienced a tragic event, such as an untimely deaths in the line of work, as well as supporting the county's underserved areas, such as with youth sports jerseys, Christmas toys for more economically challenged areas, and it also helps support the K-9 division by replacing their beloved partners. So with all these funds going to this great charity, is the event even worth it though? Yes, 1,000% it is. To be fair, the entire event is only open to Jeeps for trail riding and etc. But spectators are free and they can bring any vehicle to the spectator parking where anyone can browse the vendors, watch the obstacle courses, and maybe glimpse some parts of the trails. This whole event is hosted on volunteered land just for this event by Clear Springs, a farm and packing company. The event is located on Clear Springs Ranch, an 18,000 acre farm mostly used for cattle ranching with production of some produce, as well as some hospitality, corporate recreation, and conservation. This was our first time going to this annual event and we had a blast. It just so happens to fall on or about the same weekend of our wedding anniversary, so we made a weekend of it and it was so worth it. We camped at the camping area, and it was so cool to see the different setups between the RV and camper section and the primitive camping section that we were in. We actually brought both a regular pop-up tent and our pickup bed tent, which we didn't even actually end up opening. We went super primitive with just a 2-burner propane range, a cooler, and a water jug. This event is not too far from civilization, so we were able to stop by and grab any waters or anything else we may have missed while packing. Okay, so enough backstory and personal stuff, right? What you're really interested in is the info on the trails and such, right? So from what I hear, the trails change every year, so things may not be the same as when you get to attend this awesome event. This year though, there were 10 different trail rides, all of different abilities from stock friendly to more advanced, plus a bonus one that you have to reserve in advance, as well as night rides. All trails require 4-wheel drive, front and rear tow points, a fire extinguisher, seat belts for all occupants, a tow strap, and a CB radio is strongly recommended. The advanced trails do require a bit more, such as bigger tires, lockers, and a lift. But with our Rubicon Gladiator, with nothing extra other than a 2-inch body lift, and a steel bumper and winch, we successfully navigated both a stock-friendly trail, the ranch, and 2 moderate trails, Safari and Gator Run. We also got to play around in the sandbox for a while, where we could really play, explore, and see what we could get away with on our Jeep. On one of the trails, we ended up getting stopped a few times by some of the cattle that was exploring on the ranch, which was super neat to see there, as there were also babies to watch playing around nearby. There are so many different types of landscape on the ranch. Some of these trails really explored certain portions, or even took us through all of the landscapes at once. Each ride was about an hour and a half, so you definitely got some time in testing your Jeep's abilities, or just being amazed at what it really is capable of. So, this event usually runs the last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of February, with some camping opening the Thursday before. As I mentioned previously, there are vendors you can shop and browse with, and seriously all kinds, such as local coffee brewers, local dealerships, audio parts, and of course those with accessories for your Jeep. One of the evenings of the event though too, you also get to participate in the Show and Shine in downtown Bartow with even more vendors and a live concert. I really just cannot begin to describe to you just how fun this event is to participate in. You really just have to come and experience it for yourself if you own a Jeep. Unfortunately, this is not a pet-friendly event, so you're best to keep your furry friends at home. For more cool and exciting stuff in the Tampa area, make sure to subscribe to my channel. For more local businesses to support, check out this playlist here.